You know that Shakib is the new Test captain, and he started his captaincy previously whenever you were the coach of Bangladesh national cricket team. So now it's been very much exciting for you and Shakib Al Hasan for the new experience for being the captain of Bangladesh national side.
Yeah, I think there's two positives. Shakib's a very good captain, a very good thinker of the game. He's also a consistent performer. So he'll do a great job as captain. Everyone follows him. So he'll be a great leader. The other good thing is that Mominul can now focus on his batting, which he's been struggling a little bit, so now he can focus 100% on his batting. We need him performing. We know he's a good player. We need to get that back. So it'd be nice to see him without the weight of captaincy on his shoulders, so he can just be a bit freer with his cricket.
Coach, you see that he worked with Mominul and you also coached Shakib Al Hasan as well. So what is going to be the difference between the captaincy between these two campaigners?
I think the confidence to captain. Shakib's done it before. He's got the trust and the players behind him. Not that Mominul didn't, but the players seem to follow a lot of what Shakib does a lot more. So it'll be fantastic to have him back in charge, and Momi can just go and play his cricket.
Do you think that as Shakib captain of the Test side, this will partially ensure the presence of Shakib Al Hasan in Test cricket more and more?
Well, if he's going to captain, he needs to play, so pretty hard to captain if you're not there. So I think he's excited about the prospect of being captain again, and I think we'll see a really good leadership side of Shakib that may have been missing for a little while.
Coach, after New Zealand win, we didn't have batting strength. We lost our form, like South Africa and Sri Lanka. What do you think now? What challenge do you have to face at West Indies?
Yeah, I think it's common thread is the new ball. We've got to get better at new ball batting. Mominul back in form would be great. Shanto, I know, is a good player. You need to trust me on that. He's a very good player. We need to get him back in form. And our opening partnership, a bit like Chittagong, we need a little bit more of that. And we've got Tamim and Mushfiq in really good form, so I can see really good things happening. But we need to stop 5 for 20, 4 for 20, that sort of thing we can't recover from. So, and that's been probably our problem for a long time. So we need to make sure we address that. It's just pressure. It's a tough place to bat. If you look at the Test match in England at the moment, it happened to both sides. It happens. That's just the game. New ball batting for the last hour of the day against a new ball, it's always tough.
So working with Bijoy, Shariar, and some other guys in the vacational days. So what would be your focus and what we are learning from you right now?
Yeah, they're all different. Munim's practicing for T20, opening the batting. Miraj is practicing for all three formats, trying to become a better T20 player, so he may push for that spot. And also practicing and preparing for his T20, his Test match stuff. So they're all preparing. Riyad's getting ready for T20 and one dayers. Bit of white ball, bit of red ball practice. So they're very different focus.
Our batter is struggling when the ball gets some movement. So what should be the solution?
Yeah, look, most of the players have been away having a rest, so it's been hard to work with anyone, but we know that's our focus. I've addressed that verbally to the players. They understand that it's not good enough how we're going and that we need to really sort that out. Otherwise, we're not going to be a very good Test playing team. We know we're a great one-day team. We need to get better at T20, but Test is the focus for the first two matches in the West Indies, and our big focus will be new ball batting. So our top four need to step up.
So you could see that Mushfiqur Rahim, he was the centurion and highest run getter for Bangladesh in the last series, but he's not available in West Indies. Do you think that it's going to be a setback for Bangladesh?
It'll make it harder for us, without a doubt. The person that comes in is not going to be Mushfiq, but hopefully Rabi is the person, and he'll play quite well in South Africa and a Test match in New Zealand, so he gets another opportunity. I can't wait to see how he goes. Good player.
Jimmy, you have good memory with the Bangladesh team 2009 in West Indies. You won the 2 games in a row. And 4 days result. This time, how are you thinking? What they can do in their condition?
Yeah, I think we've been back since then, though. I'm pretty sure. But the players will have some good, especially the senior players, will have some good memories from that tour. But it's a whole new ballgame. There's new opposition. Our team's definitely different. Their team is definitely different. So we're going to have to play our best cricket to beat the West Indies. But we go there full of confidence. We've had some really good performances, but some really bad moments in test matches. So we need to stop having those bad moments where it costs us the game. 4 for 20, 5 for 20, we can't afford to do that. And our bowling unit needs to bowl them out a lot cheaper than we have been. So we've got improvements to make. We're confident going into West Indies. We'll let you know when we get there, see how we go.
Coach, you're telling that it's a pressure that Bangladesh losing 3 or 4 wickets in around 25 runs.
It's always pressure with the new ball. It's always hard for every team.
So what you are doing this for this and what you told about this situation among your players?
Yeah, we're just talking about mental toughness, talking about technique, not playing the ball when it's not there to hit. We saw Joy playing a couple of loose shots. We can't afford to be doing those shots. A pressure run out that happened that shouldn't have happened. So those sorts of little moments in the game put pressure on the next batsman coming in. So we need to make sure we eliminate those and make sure the opposition earn our wickets. And that's going to be my chat with the players when I get to the West Indies, about making sure we make them earn every wicket. We've got good players, there's no doubt about that, but we make some silly mistakes. We've got to stop doing those.
Coach, players are doing classes for strengthening their mental condition in the army bases. Do you think this will help in West Indies?
Yeah, if the guy that's doing it is really good at his job and understands cricket, I think it can help without a doubt. But we still got to make sure it applies to cricket, and they haven't had much time to have an influence. So we'll still be the same players. I don't think the mental strength will be much different. They might have a couple of things they can work on with the mental strength coach. So let's see when we get to West Indies, see if some of it starts to rub off.
But, all the left-handers are struggling against a ball which are incoming, and most of them are leaving a gap between bat and pad.
Yep.
Do you think this is a traditional problem, or why is this happening?
We'll work on that with them. They understand. There's been probably 4 or 5 wickets that have happened, and maybe the same players. So we're working on it. Don't worry. They'll sort it out. Shouldn't be a problem that we can't fix.
Because if you see that Bangladesh now in the top of the ICC Super League ODI, they're not doing good in Test. They're not doing good as well as in the T20s.
Yep.
So you're going to play 3 format cricket in West Indies. Which
Yep.
format is going to be the most biggest challenge for you?
With the World Cup T20 coming up, we are desperate to improve our T20 cricket. We want to do much better in the World Cup coming up in Australia. So that'll be a big focus. But we've got Test cricket and one dayers to play first. So we start with the Test matches. Every one is going to be a challenge. And first of all, it's the new ball in the Test match that I'm going to be focused on anyway.
Sometimes we heard that most of the players, they don't have the ability to adapt with 2 Test matches, 10 days, 10 playing days. So do you think that this is one of the reasons for not doing good to play back-to-back Test matches?
No, I don't think so. I think Mushfiq, Litton, even Tamim's done it before, made 200s in 2 Test matches in a row. Long time ago, but he's still capable of doing that. Mushfiq's done it just in the recent Test series. Litton's performed in both Test matches. So that's certainly not true, and that's proof of that. We've just got to get better performances out of the younger players now. We've got the senior players firing, younger players need to now step up. But we need some patience with Joy. Shanto, I know, has been around for 2-3 years now, but he's still only played 17 Tests. So we've got time with those kids. Senior players need to keep performing.
Coach, from this tour, Bangladesh will start the preparation for T20 World Cup.
Yep.
Do you confident about Bijoy and Munim Shire having them to your squad?
Absolutely. I think they're exciting. I love working with them. They're fresh. They have no scars from other competition. So it's exciting what they might do for us in the first 6 overs.
Because you think that the most important player right now, according to the performance, and he is now staying in the best for any Bangladeshi cricketer, Liton Kumar Das, in the Test ranking. He is batting in number 7. So do you think that this is the ideal position for Liton to bat?
I think he was 6 in the last game.
Yeah.
So he's not batting at 7, he's batting at 6.
But that is exception.
But that's where he batted in the last
Most
Test.
of the times he batted in 7.
So he's moved
what
up.
Do you think?
So he's moved up into the top 6, which is perfect, probably. Yep.
Top 6.
He's batting in the top 6, not 7.
Jimmy, when a player becomes a senior and especially popular batter,
Yep.
they should to get down batting order, the down order. I mean, when Tamim Iqbal is playing opening side for a long time, he's not as like at speed when he was 21, 20. Now he should.
Yeah, look, I think in most countries, the senior players do get the opportunity, if they've opened for a long time, to bat down the order. I think Tamim would love that, but we need to find another opening batter first. We can't just push someone up that isn't performing in domestic cricket or hasn't performed for our A team or our Tigers. So that's the challenge for us, is to find another opening batter if we want to allow Tamim to go down to 4. I think it'd be a fantastic number 4.
Jamie, do you think that the domestic structure of Bangladesh is proper for providing some test cricketer to the national side?
I've been here 3 months and I have not had a look at domestic cricket yet. Haven't had the chance. We've been on tour or playing series. So that's for administrators and the head coach to look at, to see if we can improve it, and for me to look at the batting structures underneath and see what's happening with our coaching. So that's long term, and you know, hopefully I'm here for a long time and we can work on all those things.
Definitely.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Jamie. Thank you.